Sammy, here's the video for you. Please excuse me, I'm in my attire. I just finished a long day, but I really want to get this video to you as soon as possible. So just to let you know, anxiety is really common, especially in the world that we live in, so don't feel like you're alone. There's lots of people that are suffering. It must be awful. It's happened to me as well, and if it wasn't for my yoga and my yoga breathing, I would still have it. There's a lady that I went to see today. She's 22 and she is that anxious she can't leave her house, and she told me today, which was like a big thing, since we've done our yoga breathing together, she hasn't had a panic attack daily in probably about 6 months, and now she has them rarely. She really knows how to control them. So hopefully with this video I'm able to help you as well. So to just give a little bit of a background on it, we have 3 ways to breathe. So we have our diaphragm, our chest and our throat. Generally, if you want a longer and slower breath, you can breathe from your diaphragm. What tends to happen, because we've got an awful lot going on and being a mom or just being a caring person, you tend to worry a lot, and that's just natural. When you're worried, you tend to breathe clavicle, so a throat breath. So if you observe now, just see where you're breathing, and it'll probably be, this is most likely be a short breath from either your throat or your chest. So our plan or our aim is to get your breath longer and slower, because when it's slower, you're calmer and then you're less likely to get anxiety attacks. So just observe. So place your hand onto your stomach. You can't see mine, it's hiding. And if you can, as you breathe in, your stomach should rise up. So you should feel your stomach come out. And then breathe out. So in this breathing, you'll breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. So breathe in, stomach comes out. And then breathe out, stomach will fall down. Now what we're going to do is try and move the breath from our stomach to our chest. So let's go. Breathe in, stomach comes out. And now move the breath a little bit further up. And then breathe out. And then the stomach will slowly come in. Now what we're going to try and do is breathe in for 4 seconds. If you feel short of breath, we can try this again. But to start off with, let's try with 4. So breathe in, stomach comes out. Move to the rib cage. Now to the chest. And then breathe out. 4, 3, stomach in. 2, 1. And try again. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now breathe out. Chest will soften. 4, 3, 2, 1. So that's a 4-second breath. Keep working with that, practice it, so stop and pause and go with me. The more you do this, the more your lung capacity is going to get bigger, and the more your lung capacity will get bigger, then the slower your breath is going to be naturally, and the slower your breath is naturally, then the calmer you're going to be, and again, less likely to have anxiety attacks. It's quite simple, really. So it's just harder to put into process, and if you've never been told, which I hadn't, how are we going to know? So we're going to breathe in for 7, and then we're going to breathe out for 7. But the secret here is when you breathe in, try and do a slow breath. So say if I'm breathing in now, rather than going like a hoover, try and slow the breath down. So it will be, and then slowly breathe out. Breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Breathe out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Stomach in. 2, 1. Breathe with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Breathe out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Breathe out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more round. Breathe in. 1, stomach comes out. Move to the rib cage. Now the chest. 5, 6, 7. Feel the breath release. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Stomach in. 2, 1. Nice. So you're going to do a 7-second. You'll practice this. Try and do it daily. Breathe in for 7 and breathe out for 7. So to start off with, do your 4 breaths in and 4 breath out, and do that times 7, and then do the same with 7 in and 7 out for 7 rounds. And if you get confused, I usually put little flowers on the ground so I know how many I'm doing, or you can use the kids' toys. But yeah, and then what you're going to try and do is, the whole point is to get your lungs bigger, and obviously we can train ourselves doing this daily. You have to be devoted to do it as much as possible, and it will work, just like brushing your teeth. If you do 5 minutes of breathing a day, it will definitely change the way that you feel. So we're going to do breathe in for 7, and then you're going to hold your breath for 4. But when you hold your breath, hold peacefully, and do this slowly. And if you feel any discomfort, then just stop. But generally, let's go. Breathe in for 7 and then hold for 4. So breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold your breath. 2, 3, 4. Now breathe out your nose. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold your breath. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out your nose. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, breathe in 1, 2, 3. Expanding the chest. 6, 7. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was for 3 rounds, but do that for 7. And then the next calming breath is nasal breathing. You might have seen me to do this on a video before, but we have obviously 2 sides of the nostril. Left is for calming and right is for energizing. So left is your moon and right is your sun. So what you're going to do is place your thumb on the right side of the nostril, and you're going to breathe in the left side. So again, with that 3-part breath that we've just done, get a slow breath in, so it should look like. When you can't breathe in anymore, get the index finger, place it on the other side of the nose, and then breathe out the opposite nostril. Then place the thumb back onto the nostril and repeat again. Breathe in. Trying to increase that breath each time. Hold, and then breathe out. Repeat. Breathe in. And breathe out. You're going to do this up to 3 minutes a day if you can. So breathe in and breathe out. Try to focus on the inhale and the exhale. At first it will feel weird, but if you can focus only on the breath, this will really help your concentration. So breathe in and breathe out. And there we have it. That's your nasal breathing on the left side. So if you want to set a timer on your phone for 3 minutes and keep doing that, so breathe in, hold, and release, and then back to the same side. Do that for 3 minutes and you're going to feel calmer. It's up to you if you want to start with a 4-second like we did, then the 7-second, then the 7-second and hold for 4, and then the nasal breathing. And if you do that, it'll be around about 5 minutes of breathing time. You can make this longer as well, but obviously being a mom, I'm sure you don't have lots and lots of time, but it's really important to put that oxygen mask on you first before you put it on anyone else, metaphorically. So really make time for yourself, and I promise you it will definitely have a difference. That's it. Let me know how you go. But the other thing is if you're feeling a panic attack coming on, then what I used to do is put your index finger to your thumb and press down. Feel grounded. You know, like just literally press down and see if you can feel a pulse within your fingertips. You can even hold a crystal, or you could hold a pebble just to ground yourself. It's really important to ground yourself. And take a deep inhale in and breathe out. Obviously the tight chest feeling is a great indication to it happening, but ground yourself and be in the present moment. Because another thing is that when our mind is in the future and we're constantly worrying, then we're not in the present moment. So seeing a smile on your child's face, or to press down on your index finger, just to be grounded. And you can do that with breath, or also just pressing down there. So they're my little tips. And again, also with anxiety, if you drink a lot of coffee or tea, I don't know what your diet's like, or a lot of sugars, this can also have an effect. So with them being stimulants, also just be careful when you're having them and stuff like that. But I promise you, do this daily and you'll see a massive difference. The more you breathe, the calmer you're going to feel, and the calmer you're going to feel, less likely you are to have anxiety attacks. And the other thing is, if you can start with this and then maybe do meditation. And meditation is the same thing but just sat still. So your eyes are closed. There's a lot of stuff about making it bigger than it is meditation, but it's just not clearing your mind. It's just sitting still and letting the thoughts go in and out, and trying to sit still as long as you can, so you can feel calm. There's a lot of clarity in meditation, and it's proven to make you, low blood pressure, just really, really healthy things. I'm sure you've heard about that before, but I started at 5 minutes and now I'm up to 45 daily. And amazing things have happened to me because of it. So I would say start with meditation 3 minutes if you wanted to go to the next step, and do meditation daily, because that's also a game changer. Very serious. I hope you've got something from this video. You're a beautiful person, and this happens to all of us. It's just about making sure that you look after yourself first. And I know your heart is so big, and so you want to give it to everyone else, but putting 5 minutes aside for you will dramatically change how you feel. And you can do this breathing stuff, and the same with Kay. She's been doing this a long time, and it's really worked for her. And she's like she's got like 22,000 followers on Instagram, and she does mental health stuff, and so this breathing has changed her life. So feel free to follow her. I'll give you a link via Messenger. But yes, have a wonderful Friday. Feel free to play this over and over again. I'm going to put it on YouTube as well, and we can make it private. But yeah, you're amazing. Namaste, and that means I see good in you and hope you see good in me. Take care.